So here we are, £26 for 2 adults. That includes your parking and admission to the house and the grounds. So our kids are presently 2 and 4, although Violet will be 3 very soon. Hi!
Hi.
So here, what I like, but also don't like, that the cars drive up past the house and the car park is just there, and the admission center. Lovely little bridge there across the water. So we always, everybody's asked if we would consider the membership. So 3 years ago we had National Trust membership because we lived in York, and that made sense because we could go to Treasurer's House and few Goddard's House and a few other places that were not far from us. And we also visited Fountains Abbey because it's also National Trust property. However, this year, and then we switched to English Heritage because, you know, we could go to Whitby Abbey and Scarborough Castle and other things further afield. This year we're going with historic houses because that's the one we didn't have yet, and we discovered a lot of places like Allerton Castle, Newby Hall, within sort of half an hour from us. And also Harewood House. They're part of historic houses, and you know there's about 20 different houses up to sort of an hour away from us. So this year we're gonna go with historic houses in England membership. So it's about £140 a year. For, you do pay for children because ours will be like 3 and sort of 5 next year, so we had to kind of pay a little bit more. English Heritage is a little bit better value in that regard because you get about 15 months a little bit cheaper. So, but hey, you know, all those memberships are pretty good value. If you like going to places like this, you only have to visit literally 2 or 3 places sometimes to get your money back on the membership. And it's fantastic summer, autumn, winter, you know. It's really the happiest being outdoors, you know, whatever the weather. Both had a touch of cold, and you know, a lot of parents would probably just sit in and don't do anything, keep them inside. But the thing is, cold, fresh air is what helps keep, you know, kids as well to get over any sickness. I think heating is worse than fresh air, sitting indoors and just sitting there spreading infection onto us and others. We're all outside. We're less likely to catch anything from them because we're outside. When I was a little girl, you know, I was looking at the pictures of the sort of bridges and I was painting them, you know, because I grew up in Western Siberia, you know, in the middle of a town, very industrial. We had nothing like this, you know, and I loved history. I loved reading history. I liked watching historic movies, whether it was about England or Ireland or Romans, you know, I just loved everything about history, buildings, the architecture, how they dress. Everything was just kind of spoke to me. It's almost like I felt I was born at different, you know, the wrong sort of time. But many people feel like this, I think, you know, when we come to houses like this and see all the space and the wealth that they have. and the opportunities, I think, you know, because there were still less people. And, you know, all the major deals were still yet to come. Good try! I really like this sort of architecture. It's almost like Roman columns. I remember in school we were studying all sorts of types of those columns a long time ago now. Probably at least 30 years. And the architecture was definitely fascinating. I always asked myself, why can't they build something like this now when they were able then? You know, can anybody answer that question? I'd like to hear your thoughts on this subject. Is it the space? The cost? What a nice space. Sometimes it's easier to take a video than a picture, right? What a fabulous space. It's tired. Getting tired. Hey, Violet, no. Violet, no. Hey, Violet. Not you. Wait for the surprise now, guys. Wow. This is really, really, really unique space. And look at all the other details here. Just, it's really, really amazing. Amazing. This is the ballroom, and you come here from this incredible entrance, which is this space here. Sorry, just this big. This is something else. Something else. This is the grand entrance, the grandest of them all. And the kids are quite happy here with the Christmas tree. Dressed up for Christmas as well. Not that I'm nice, not nicer than any other time of the year, but it just makes it extra special. We're all about the ceilings in this house. Space, that's for sure. There's so much detail. Just look up. All the families that lived here. So you would have been coming in through this door. And you have all that view here. We came in through the servants' entrance, just underneath this front staircase. Fancy. But this was the grand hall. And I feel it again. Just incredible. Incredible. And this is called the dining silver. Huh? Wow. Don't set up for Christmas dinner now. If you like interiors. And the wallpaper is my favorite here. It's obviously very new, but it's silk, and it's based on what I would have used back in the day. Everything is really, really matching, and that's the old ballroom. Hey guys! This is the fencing and the famous Peacock dress. So let's go and read about the history of this dress. I'm very, very interested. Well, just dressed a lot better back in the day. Just behind the church, what they call pleasure grounds. And somewhere there's a shop, so we'll go have a look before we explore the front gardens and head home. Love those little doors. Shop. You wanna have a look with me, Claire? And when you come out, there is more to see. bye bye, Kendleston Hall. Really enjoyed our visit. And if you're visiting Derbyshire, do come here and explore this wonderful place. Definitely worth a visit. It's the best house or hall I have seen in a long time. And I've seen probably a few thousand to this stage. Yeah, across UK, Ireland and Europe.